Hello, I'm back. Dark Souls is back. And I'm starting the game now. Um, Happy Independence Day, everybody. What were we doing? I don't know. I don't know. Load game. That's the thing you can do. I haven't shown it yet for some reason. Oh man, that face. That's horrifying. We are in the Duke's Archives, that's right. That's right. We're probably gonna be done with the Duke's Archives today. I imagine. Probably. I think. I don't know. Was there something I meant to show? There was something I looked up. Oh, right. I looked up how to get to the DLC. That was the thing. Um... Yeah, it doesn't... I've already forgotten what the first step is. All I know is I did something that I thought was the first step, and it turns out that's the second step, so I hope I can still get to it. I should be able to. I imagine. I think. I hope. Anyway, we gotta go down here. Traverse. Oh no, I fell. It's fine, don't worry about it. I can actually just go back up this ladder. I'm not gonna do that though. Doesn't really, don't feel that's necessary. There are crystal golems here. One of them is yellow. It's golden. There's also a big group of them over there. I don't know what the deal is with that. There's one over here too. Of course there is. You think there'd just be an item with nothing? I don't know what game you think you're playing. I have no idea what game you're playing, actually. Maybe you're not playing anything at all. I'm playing Dark Souls, though. So, man. And there's a little alcove here. There's nothing to this alcove. It's just here. There are no lore implications with regards to that alcove. Is this nothing? Is this just a bunch of crystal golems here for no reason? Okay. No, maybe it's time I do some of this. If I'm not mistaken, also I needed to get another attunement slot, I think was the thing I was going to do. Good job. Why do I have 11 Estus? I'm not sure. Sorrowhead, here. Here. Done it. Been done. I don't really know why those enemies are there, to be honest. I don't know much of anything about this area, to be... Okay, ooh. Got some weirdness going on there. All I know about is this one enemy. There's something to this enemy. Obviously, it is gold, and it has more health. I think that's like a sort of a projectile attack. Hello. What are you doing here?
It was you who rescued me. Why, thank you. I am Vigeland of Katarina. I don't know how I ended up in that crystal. It wasn't terrible in there, but I could hardly move. I must think of some way to repay you.
Alright then.
Oh, have you seen my father?
I might have.
Didn't miss him. A suit of armor just like mine.
Maybe. Pretty sure I want to say yes.
Thank goodness. I knew he was here somewhere. Well then, now I must find him. Thanks again, truly. Now I shall just stay put and keep out of trouble. Thank goodness. Well then.
Okay. Anyway, that's Siegland. That's Siegmeyer's daughter. I think you can actually... I'm not mistaken, there's a way to see her face. I think you can do this with Siegmeyer also. There you go. That's her face. well, I'd like to show it, but the game, it doesn't want me to. That's the side of her face anyway. There you go. There you go. It's a generic lady. Sieglin's cool. She doesn't do much, but she's cool. Yeah, that's technically part of Siegmeyer's quest. Crystalline set. That's from the Crystal Soldiers or whatever. Around here. Oh my god, there's so many more. For some reason, I just assumed there were like only like 5 of them or something. I don't know. There's way more. There's way more than that. That guy is not having fun chasing me around that tree. That's that texture on that tree, that's not great. Or texture, I don't know. What would you call it? The branch. Branch did not look very good. Is a branch a texture? Probably not. Yeah, I did it. Jumping? Jumping. There's nothing up there, but you know, jumping. I jumped. Can't say I didn't. What did you do? You got beat down super hard by something. Looks like also you were trying to use sorcery. That was your first mistake. Oh man, these trees though. I mean, I think they're supposed to be like crystallized, but still. Oof, actually these trees too. I guess it's just more obvious when you can like see them. Like they stand out more with the white than with the dark green. Well, alright then. I've done it. Didn't we get a Firekeeper soul? I feel like we did. And I forgot. I forgot to turn it in. I think that was the thing I wanted to do. I think was turning in that Firekeeper soul. Too late now. I mean, it's really not. I'm not that far from the bonfire, but, you know, I already killed all these enemies. I don't really want to have to do it again. Great dodge. Good job. Good timing. Right after you get hit. That's the time to dodge. Is right after you get hit. Makes them think. I think that's all of them. Probably. Whoa, man, that texture. It's like they just painted it white and then just added some little crystal rocks around it. I don't think that's like a remaster thing. I don't think it looks any worse than it did originally, but it's just, yeah. Anyway, this is a crystal cave. This place is annoying. Do I have... I do, but... Is something coming after me? I believe so. That's not great. I don't appreciate you doing that. It's a new attack. I mean, all of the crystal golems have had that attack, but I just haven't seen it. Please let me equip that. Prism stones. I'm not going to show what they do yet because I need to use them, but when I need to use them, then I'll show what they do. Or I could just say what they do. You throw them on the ground and they sparkle. They're not very useful in most situations. Basically, except for in here. Also, there's snow. That's a thing. Or crystal droplets. As you may notice, they seem to be coming into contact with nothing. because there are invisible paths here. Because someone thought that was a good idea. Also, moonlight butterflies. They're just regular enemies in this area. Is that the first instance of that happening? I don't know. I also don't have to kill them. I believe they can drop something important, like some kind of upgrade material. I don't remember what. I think. Oh, also messages. Yep, that's a dev message. I think they added these later, and I actually have no idea how wide this path is. Oh well, not too wide. That's not a dev message, but that's a good message. I should go back and read it. There you go. Good job. You did a good job. You can also throw prism stones. To be able to see where the paths are. If you don't trust the snow, I guess. Okay. Whoop. Yep. Nope. Nope. This is a big no. Big no. So right there. Yep. That's safe. I'm not totally clear where exactly the path is. Yeah, prism stones are not useful anywhere else in the game. Actually, I don't think the moonlight butterflies even attack you. I think you have to attack them. I could be wrong, but that seems to be the case. Did I need to come here at all? Good job. I love how that attack only seems to actually... I don't even know. Attack only seems to hit... like... or the projectile comes out a little bit... like a little bit away from him. It doesn't start like right where he is. What did you do? You Estus? And then got beaten down. And then fell. Good job. And snow falling into nothing? Or not snow. It's not snow. It's crystals. Jesus Christ, Maria, they're minerals. Yeah, I'm not sure where we need to go, to be honest. Let's throw that over there. That's not... Yep, nope, there's no path there. I think I have to go from over there. I don't know how I get over there, but I'll figure it out somehow, maybe. Maybe. There's a path down there. I'm not gonna just drop down here. That's not gonna work. Let's go up here, I guess. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going or what I'm doing. Did I already take the wrong path? That was the start of the area. I mean, it clearly directs me over here, and this seems to be the only way to go at the start, so... I don't think I need to go over there. Or down this path, I mean. Do I need to turn at some point? I don't know. I have no idea. Is it just a path with no... No. This seems to be a dead end. I don't see a path here anywhere. I see crystals falling into nothing over here. Indicating... Of course. There's just a path here with no indication whatsoever. Nope, never mind. Or the hitbox is just weird. I don't think, yeah, as I said, I didn't play past the Duke's Archives, so I'm not familiar with this area. Or I didn't play past that bonfire specifically. And obviously Sieglind is not here anymore. Oops. I think we can just run past these. Oops. Are they even gonna chase me down here? I don't think so, since this is like technically a different zone. So, I don't know what I mean by technically. Okay, so. There is indeed a path ahead. There does not seem to be another path ahead, though. Yeah, there's just those messages over there, but I don't understand how to get to them. Because I don't think I can... Like, it slides me over to the right side when I get over here, so... Yeah, that's not gonna work, obviously. They actually changed the prism stones in Dark Souls 2, so you don't actually like throw them, you just set them down. So they wouldn't really be useful here. That's not right. What's up with that? There is a slight path here. Only a little bit. I think it might just be that the hitbox is a little weird, maybe? Oh, that crystal golem's not there anymore. There's also a path up there, but I don't know how to get to it. Game, what are you doing? I don't understand. Don't know what you want from me. I think you might actually just have to, like, turn at some point, also. Like, that might be a thing. I wouldn't know where, but I don't know. Yeah, that's a bad idea, I think. Let's try that. Yeah, that says death. That's what I thought. That's what I figured that was. They clearly don't want me to go that way. There's a path that I cannot figure out how to access without just like dropping onto it, but I'd be dropping onto it from such a height that I would just die. So I have no idea. What if I just go over here? Nope, that's not. That's definitely not what they want. Oh, actually, also the thing with the prism stones, when they like make that loud noise when they hit the like the death zone, the thing that prism stones are supposed to be for is if you can throw them, and if they make that noise, then that means the fall would kill you. So you can determine like fall damage that way. Or determine whether or not fall damage is too much. I don't know exactly how that works, like if you have more health or whatever, if that still applies, but you know, it's just like a tiny little ledge. I think the hitbox is just like dumb there. And that's not somewhere I can go. I don't understand. I'm already confused and lost, and I have no idea what to do. I might actually just need to look this up because I actually cannot figure out where to go at all. That's what happens when you make invisible paths. It becomes impossible to navigate. I think the path is just that wide. What if do I need to take the other path? Well, no, because it still just led down here, so it wouldn't matter. The other invisible path, I meant. Okay. he was still doing his thing. He's on a mission. He will see. Okay, he will see it through, or he won't. I don't know. He's still alive. I mean, he's doing it. He's not doing it anymore, but he was. He was doing it for a little bit. I don't think you need to kill the moonlight butterflies for any reason, besides the fact that I can't. I mean, I can try. But, like, if you didn't have any sort of ranged anything, then how would you? I don't know. I think now it's going to try to attack me. It works the same way, basically. I think it'll still, like, rest. Or whatever. And it takes about the same amount of time, probably. I assume it rests anyway. I'd have to, otherwise I can't kill it. I think it also has like the same amount of health as the boss does, which is, as we have established, that is not a lot of health for this point in the game. It might actually have less, I don't know. Please. This thing is just, it's You know, maybe it doesn't rest. Maybe it actually just keeps attacking forever. And never rests. Or just never gets closer at all. No. Stop it. That was not the place to go. It was not. I don't remember this area being this hard. Maybe there's like a really obvious path I'm missing somewhere, but I feel like I've explored everywhere and I don't see any path that actually has a hint that I can go on it. I remember the Duke's Archives being difficult to navigate. I don't remember this place being hard to do once you like understand it. Oh no. I think there's actually like a miracle or something that that makes more messages appear. I want to say that's a thing. Probably nothing there. Excuse me? I can't even... Is he still chasing me? He's probably trying to. He also may have, like, despawned. I don't know. What is that? It's one of those crab things. How? How do I get over there? Someone found the path. Show me how you got to the path. That's not the path. I don't know. I think I am gonna have to grab my bloodstain and just leave and do something else. Because I have no idea how to complete this. I get the feeling I'm gonna find out what it is and it's gonna be something stupid. Like, not like I'm being stupid, like I'm being completely reasonable. But the game is being very stupid. It's gonna be something where I'm not gonna feel dumb. That's what I'm calling it. Okay, so there are the messages. There's clearly a path there, but that's not an area I can access, as far as I know. Then that over there, which leads to nothing. Oh, you can just walk on that, I guess. I thought this was a wall. Why is that path so hard to get to? I don't know. And, of course, there are crystal lizards here, because... yeah. Why wouldn't there be? I missed one of them. That's fine. Crystal lizards aren't really as big of a deal now. Be wary of path. I am wary of the path. Oh, does this one turn? Here. Yeah, there's just like a turn here, I think. Wait, no. No, there isn't. Is there? I don't know. I have no idea. It doesn't seem like going straight is... because I'm seeing snow in weird places. I don't know where I am, to be honest. Is this just like a really large, wide platform? I don't know. Back to the message. Back to safety. I don't have any more prism stones, so... I can just keep setting messages down. You know what? No. No. Because I don't even know what's going on with that path. Imminent fall. I don't know what that means. Or just keep going. I'm gonna just keep going. I also do not know why the paths are invisible here. Does not seem to be a reason. Oh. Oh, hey, clams. There are clams here. These clams do too much damage for being clams. Like weird clam people. I don't know how much damage clams should do, but it's not the amount that these ones are doing. They just give me Twinkling Titanite like it's nothing now. I remember when it was super rare. Yep. I wonder if I should just move on past these clams instead of trying to fight them. It's probably for the best. Let's just move on. Just do it. I think they're forced to stop also. At a certain point. Oh, it's the big dragon man. He looks all weird and gross. And scaleless. Wait a minute, what? Why did it turn me around? Anyway, you gotta go over to this thing and break it. You need to do that. Or else I'm pretty sure he is invincible. Actually, no, the clams are here. Maybe he spawned those, I don't know. Also, I think those crystals can curse you, hence all of the cursed people here. Will you get over here, Seath? Please. I mean, there's all the statues of the cursed people. That's okay. What even is that attack? I don't know. I think you want to get in front of him and not be behind him. That looks like an AoE. No. Not okay with these crystals. Much like the Gaping Dragon, I don't actually know how to fight him or anything. I'm just winging it. Why? He's almost dead, though. So we got that going for us. Did I kill him? Yes? Yes, okay. It was weird, because for a second it just didn't look like he was dead. Anyway, we got the Bequeathed Lord Soul Shard and 1 humanity. It still seems very strange to me that the lords give 1 humanity. Anyway, that's a key item, right? Soul of Seat the Scaleless. The albino Seat the Scaleless. Just add more and more descriptors onto him. Seath allied with Lord Gwyn and turned upon the dragons, and for this he was awarded dukedom, praised by the royalty and given a fragment of a great soul. Okay then. Who do I give the crystal ember to again? I think it's for the... It said... And only by the giant god's blacksmith, so probably the giant. I'm pretty sure enchanted ember you have to give to the guy in New Londo. And yeah, there's a bonfire here. I don't believe there's anything else here. No. There isn't. We can level up though. We can get 3 levels. Oh wait, no. I did get the 4th attunement slot. I forgot. I did that. You know what? I'm not gonna level up, actually. I'm gonna go to Firelink. So we've got, what, two Lord Souls now? So we need 2 more. We've got 2 more big bosses to fight. Oh, hello.
Oh, hello again. We're both managing quite well, aren't we?
Are we?
I haven't found my father yet. Have you seen him?
No, I haven't.
I see. Well, I had to ask. I will continue searching a bit longer.
Not since we've last spoken, I haven't seen him. I don't know what happens if you say yes, to be honest. Let's reinforce it. Now it's at +6. We've done it. Okay. So is that... I don't know if this guy says anything.
Oh, there you are. Just so you know, Master Logan has left on his own again.
Yeah, he's not going to be back.
He is still determined to find the famed regal archives in Anor Londo. I intend to search for him. Only before I leave, there is one thing I wish to do. You see, Master Logan has left most of his books. With them, I could teach you Logan sorcery. You have done much to assist me. Before I leave on this journey, I will teach you all that Logan has to share.
Okay.
Oh, hello. You made it. Then let us begin. As promised, I shall bequeath Master Logan's sorcery to you.
You're just gonna give it all to me? No, you're not. You're gonna sell it to me. That's what you're gonna do. Do I actually have enough intelligence to use that? It looks like I do. Maybe? I don't know. Actually, it doesn't say. I assumed it would be like red if I couldn't use it, but it actually doesn't say.
Goodbye then.
Let's see. Out of curiosity, yes I do. I have 10 intelligence. That would be enough to use that catalyst. I don't want it, but I could use it.
As always.
Yep. Oh right, he only has another fireball. I thought he had another fire orb for some reason. Should I just buy all of these? Why not? And then I want to upgrade this Pyromancy Flame. Let's do it. Make it super strong. I think plus 15 is where it maxes out. I assume. I don't remember how much I needed to get that last upgrade. 25,000, so I need another 10,000. I think this one, is this one 10,000? It's 8,000, never mind. And there we go, we've done it. Now it's maxed out.
Goodbye then. Come back if you find anything new.
The Pyromancy Flame is so strong, you don't even know. That bell is really just going nuts all the time. Okay, I hadn't actually rested there. Now we got all the rest of us. So we can go to New Londo or to the other place that I cannot remember for some reason. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna start something. How do I do this? You know what? There aren't really any bonfires that are super close, now that I'm thinking about it. Well, I'm gonna have to go there anyway. Is that what I want? What is Stone Dragon again? No, that's Ash Lake. Yeah, I think that's like the closest one. We need to go to the Darkroot Basin. And yeah, there's not really too many great ways to get there. We can go through Darkroot Garden, but I think that might take a while. I think it'd be faster to take the other path. Through like Havel's Tower, which I need to remember where that is. Because I don't remember where it is. The other, like the earlier portion of Undead Parish. Probably really could have just taken the elevator actually, but you know, who does that? Who takes elevators these days? Stop it. Man, these guys are really weak now. It's hilarious. I love it. Yep, there's that bell. You have to go back across the Dragon Bridge, in which case I probably should have just warped there. Yeah, because I have to go back to before the Taurus Demon. Oh, let's just rest here. I don't think Solera's here anymore, also. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure he left. Nope, he's still here. Never mind.
Oh, hello there. The sun.
Yep, he's still here. Never mind. I thought he would have left. I think I have to start another area before he actually leaves. Because there is still more to Solera's quest. And it is, like, notoriously difficult to finish. So. That was so very unnecessary. Where does this go? I don't remember. Was this progress? Oh, this leads... okay. Right, and the other one led to the lower undead burg. I forgot. I thought the other side was the way back. They didn't even shoot those downward. The arrow just curved down. Oh, you tried. I think we've actually killed all of the Black Knights, like just out in the world. There are more, but they're like there are more, but they're not the same as the ones we fought. Yeah, I think we've taken out all of them. Okay, Dark Root Basin. Excuse me? There's a golem over there. As I recall, I think I need to kill one of these. Like a specific one. But I don't know. If it's over here, I know there's something over here. Is that safe to walk in? I think so. I think a lot of this is safe. Let's just watch that. Actually, out of curiosity. I don't have it anymore, do I? The skull lantern? Never mind. Because I was gonna just use that to see. You know, I just can't see. I have to just trust that this is safe. This might be super not safe. I mean, I'm doing it. You can't stop me. Oh, yep, there's totally... Okay, then. Yep, there's another golden crystal golem. This one's not as strong as the other ones. Hello.
So, 'tis thou who rescueth me. Most gracious, I am deeply obliged. I am Dusk of Ulyssil. I cometh from an age long before thine. I cannot stay here for long. So, before I disappear,
That's weird.
allow me to ask one thing. My home, Ulyssil, is the home of ancient sorceries. My hope is to pass this profound knowledge to thee, with thine approval. Would this be of assistance to thee?
Sure.
My heartfelt thanks. I am pleased beyond words. Then I shout, engrave my signature. If thou art in need, pray summon me from my signature. It seems that my time is done. May the great flames guide thee.
And she fades away. I love how she goes into like a combat stance and then fades away, like she becomes like a... I don't know. Like as though you had just summoned her. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and use that. That was to set something up for later. Well, something I'm going to continue. I could have done that earlier, but I didn't realize I had to go that far back to find her. So yeah, it would have been convenient to have done that earlier, because then we would have basically just been on our way to doing this a lot sooner. Do I have enough? I think I have enough Tinkling Titanite to upgrade this, this sword, actually. I do believe the boars are still dead. Pretty sure, yeah. They don't respawn. I don't remember there being a bonfire here. That's fine. I'm alright with that. That makes things easier for me. I just don't remember it being there. I mean, since it's here, might as well reinforce. Or wait, no, is this weapon maxed out? Oh, it is. It's at +5. I'm pretty sure it doesn't go higher than that. That needs a chunk, which I don't have. Okay, well, I don't think I really have much of anything I can do as far as upgrades go. I seem to recall you want to get endurance to 40, I think. I think that's the number you want. Anyway, that crystal golem's back. Excuse me? Can you not? Can you not be so rude? Also you, and you. Why are you all just no manners? Broken pendant. I'll look into that more in a second. Also blue titanite chunk. I think that was just a random lucky drop. Broken pendant is the important thing, but I'm gonna have to go head back down. That is a key item, I'm pretty sure. Yep. Have a broken stone pendant. The vine appears to originate from Ulasil. I don't know what that means or how you would know that, but sure. Granted, I don't know if I said it before, but I don't understand item descriptions. Like the concept of item descriptions. Like who's giving us this information? I don't know. I don't know. Powerful magic can be sensed from this ancient stone. And of this time. Time travel. Time travel. We need to travel through time. That's what's going on. Okay, so that basically that item will let us get to the DLC, but I don't want to do that right now. So I'm not gonna do that right now. Gonna save that for like the end of the game, cause that's where it's balanced for. We have multiple options. Should I just do Nulando now? I think Nulando's not very hard, so we should maybe just do that now. Make sure I actually rest here. Speaking of Nulando, I need that. Also, we can actually complete Nulando now. I came here before and was going to do it. That would have been a bad idea because can't do that. You do need you need an item to finish it. An item that we have now, so there's no reason to do that. Just took a little bit of damage. Now don't I look foolish? Oh, right, there was the blacksmith guy. I should probably just give him that ember, so it's just not in my inventory anymore. Man, this guy. This guy. We should all strive to be more like that guy.
Hang on. Is that a sorcery ember?
Is it?
I've never seen one like that. Not even back in Vinheim. What a brilliant flame. Please, friend, let me have that. I am begging you. I am a craftsman of Vinheim. I'd go hollow before I pass him a flame like that.
What if I said no? No, I'm not gonna say that.
You are one
Pretty sure if I say no, I'll just have the option to do it later. He wants it real bad, so...
a weapon to make a legend out of me.
Sure. I did want to revert that club, actually. The Great Club. Because I don't need a divine weapon anymore. And that just costs souls. I don't need anything else. Doesn't even cost a lot. Magic Great Club? Yeah, no, that's good. Wait, is it maxed out at 5? The Great Club only go up to 5? It might only go up to 5. Well then, that's too bad. Can reinforce our armor. You don't really want to do that. There's not much of a reason to do that, generally speaking.
Come back soon. Smith, don't let...
I think they removed reinforcing armor in later games, in fact, because it was just pointless. And there's not really a whole lot of reason to do it. I think they removed it. I'm pretty sure. Maybe I'm very wrong. I don't know. I have no idea. Anyway, Transient Curse. You're going to want that. What does the description of it actually say that it does? Temporary curse allows engagement with ghosts. Yeah, it curses you. It doesn't actually curse you. But like lore-wise it does. Gonna just use that right now. You want that. So now we can fight the ghosts. If you try to fight them without the Transient Curse on, your attacks will just go through them. Also, they have like a decently high like drop rate of Transient Curse. Plus it lasts a while, so okay, that's just... I wasn't trying to roll. In case it wasn't clear. Or I was trying to roll the other direction. Either way, I wasn't trying to do what I just did. Now I only have one Transient Curse. There are like a few spots where you can get more. And yeah, and like I said, the ghosts drop them. I think there's also some type of weapon. I think maybe if you use like a divine weapon or a magic weapon or something, you can also hit them with that. I seem to recall there is a way around it without using Transient Curses because, I mean, you'd be like stuck if you were forced to just do that. gonna just send that back up in case we die, because it's not unlikely. Given what just happened, you know? Mistakes happen. Dumb things happen. Dumb mistakes happen. Yeah. Yeah. I don't remember what the... Maybe it's just like magic attacks or something? I don't know. I remember there being some other way around using transient curses, like a type of way you could enchant your weapon or something. And it lets you kill ghosts. Yeah, we already got the Firekeeper soul here, so we're good on that. Got that much earlier. Doing your thing. Trying to look super spooky. It's not gonna work. I mean, maybe I could also put on like the gold serpent ring. Yeah, there's a lot of ghosts around here. Fortunately, they're not very strong, so I'm not too concerned, to be honest. Oop. Hey, they dropped some stuff. Transient curse, 2 of them, and another 2. Hey, isn't that great? Isn't that nice? Like I said, they're not very rare, so you generally probably don't have to worry about it, and then the ghosts aren't that strong, so, you know. The hardest thing about this area is just navigating it, I feel like. That is a move. Alright then. And there is like a little like glowing effect, that like white glowing effect around me. That determines whether, that's like your visual cue. It tells you that you still have the transient curse active. Oh no. Yeah, sometimes they attack through walls. It's annoying. Lying in ambush ahead, yep. Indeed. Anything down here? No? I thought that was a ghost. I still thought it was a ghost. Go away, ghost. Be wary of ghost. Oh no. Die, ghost. I don't know what that scream does, to be honest. Yeah. It dropped a transient curse, and then that was a transient curse that was just on the ground. Or on that corpse, so. If I'm not mistaken, there is another ghost here. Yep. Up there. There's also this ladder here. I don't know where this ladder leads. I'm not going to take it yet. Oh, jeez. There's ghosts all over the place here. They just do these tiny little hits, though. They don't really do a whole lot of damage. Although maybe it's because I'm, like, over-leveled. I guess if you did this place, like, right after Anor Londo, maybe. And also if you hadn't, like, leveled up as much as I have, then yeah, this area might be a bit more difficult. Although if you did it right after Anor Londo, I don't know why you would do that, but you know. I don't know where I am or what that shortcut was for. I kicked down a ladder and it didn't seem to serve much of a purpose, to be honest. Yep, well. This path seems to be nothing. I don't know where that ladder leads. I guess you can jump over here, probably? Or there's whatever's over here, which is nothing. Well, alright then. I think the transient curse I'd put on right at the start of the area is still active, by the way. It lasts like 5 to 10 minutes or something like that. It's... Yeah. Like I said, it's not something you need to worry about. I already have... How many do I have? Gorgeous View, is it? No, not really. I have 8. Oh, also I can't use one because the one I have is active. So, there you go. That's your other way of knowing whether or not it's active. There you go. Okay. Okay, as I recall, yeah, there's a gap there. I think you can jump across that, but I'm not going to. You also don't need to. What are you doing? Was that supposed to be a trap? What am I being attacked by? Something in the wall. There's a bunch of enemies in the wall. These enemies are just annoying. They're not actually, like, threatening. There'll be stuff later on in New Londo that's a little bit threatening. No screaming. I don't know what the scream even does. It clearly doesn't summon them because they just come out anyway. But, I don't know. Maybe it's just to scare you. Or maybe it's a buff. I have no idea, to be honest. Hey. No. Really? Really? Oh no, the thing's trying to stab me from the ceiling. Don't do that. Don't try to stab me from the ceiling. It's not nice. It'd be also nice if I could hit you. Okay, so that's the first How? How do I... That's an item drop. I can't get it. Can I jump? Nope. Nope, that's just stuck in the air. That's probably just 2 transient curses. So... It's not really a big deal, but, you know. Oh, this was... Okay. I was kind of confused as to where I was. Yeah, like I said, you don't need to jump across. I don't know if you need to jump across that. You probably don't. Probably super don't. 1 green Titanite shard. Wonderful. New Londo, unlike a lot of the other areas I've been to, like how like the Duke's Archives, they had the Duke's Archives and then the Crystal Cave. There is no like second zone. Well, there's a zone that it attaches to. As you can see, we are in the Valley of the Drakes right now. But it's not Valley of the Drakes is not. That's just like an optional like side zone with nothing much in it. So, okay, can't activate that. Can I open this? Nope, that's locked. All right then, need a key for that. I think you need to get the key for that, and then you can, and then there's like a thing that activates the elevator past that door. So, there's probably a ghost in the wall here. Probably. Most likely. Or the floor. I don't know. Or not. There's no ghost. Just humanity. Another rare Ring of Sacrifice. That's the second one we've gotten. Have we gotten 2 rare Rings of Sacrifice and only 1 Ring of Sacrifice? Is that what's... Yep. 2 rares and 1 regular. What does rare Ring of Sacrifice mean? I don't know. Nothing, I guess. I guess it means nothing. Oh, if I'm not mistaken, there's an NPC on top of this building also. Is this... Oh, yeah, we've already been in here. So it was a ladder I didn't take. Yeah, that was where that screaming ghost was. Yep. The guy here. Saints ahead. Sure.
Well, this is a surprise. I get few visitors, save for ghosts.
Did the ghost try to kill you?
The Lord Vessel. Very impressive. I know exactly what your intentions are. You seek the four kings whom I guard over. This is the key to the seal.
Alright then.
The four kings slumber in the deepest chamber of the ruins. Use this key to break the seal and open the floodgates. Oh, and do not forget, the dark wraiths reside in a dark void called the Abyss. But the Abyss is no place for ordinary mortals. Although, long ago, the knight Artorius traversed the Abyss. If you can find him and learn from him, the Abyss may prove surmountable.
If you can find Artorius, I guess.
Hello there.
Good luck with that.
The key to the seal is now in your hands. I will help you in any way possible.
Have curse broken. Oh yeah, that's the thing you can do. And he sells transient curses. I'm pretty sure he sells an infinite number of them. And it has resist curse. Sacrifice humanity to undo curse. I assume that means curse buildup. Maybe. Probably. I don't know. It's confusing. The description is a little confusing. I'll only buy 3 of these. Just get a nice round number.
Hello there. What is it? The key to the seal.
Okay. He has nothing to say.
Londo was sacrificed.
Well, not there anyway.
The dark wraiths. Mark my words. The dark wraiths are the enemies of man and any living thing that has a soul. They were never meant to roam again. New Londo, mark their...
Okay. Okay. So, yeah. Yeah, he's like, hey, here's the key. You wanna... I'm guarding the 4 kings. You wanna kill them? Okay, go. Yeah. Here's the key to go murder them. Yeah. Key to the floodgates. I don't know if this means particularly to the door? That door that I found? Or if that's something else. I think that's a different key that I need for that. I can go check, but I don't think the key is for that. Also, I'm not super familiar with this place's layout. Probably figure it out eventually, but it's oh god. The item's just taunting me. It will taunt me forever. It won't. It'll only taunt me until I like hit a bonfire or whatever, but you know, that's forever in my eyes. Staircase is over here, right? Isn't it? Maybe? I don't know. Where am I going? I have no idea. Hot. Break it. Nope, this is a place that I have not been. Hello. Oh. Transient curse deactivated and the lock-on made me walk off the ledge. Great. I mean, like, the lock-on, when I say lock-on, I mean, like, the camera got, you know, like, bad. And then bad things happened. Someone talking a loud track, I see. Or maybe just staring at him, just thinking. Like, you know, maybe I should just kill him. I don't actually know what happens if you kill Lautrec early. It seems to recall you do get something from him. I think maybe you still get the ring. Sure. You know, I can probably just like use this earlier instead of using it halfway across the bridge to like optimize it. Like to optimize the time, which is very unnecessary. Oh no, you super can't jump across that. Never mind. I drop down to it from over here? Maybe. We'll see. As soon as I kill this thing. Whenever that happens. Oh, yep, there you go. You can drop down over here. I feel like you'd just be stuck if you tried to come over here and you hadn't kicked the ladder down. It's just that thing again. Might as well kill it 'cause it's probably gonna scream. Once again, I do not know what the scream does, if anything. I think it's kind of like the, was it the snakes, I think? Wasn't it? Wasn't it the snakes that, like, do, like, the weird scream thing, and it doesn't actually do anything? It's just like a war cry. Or whatever. Why you do this? Oh no, there are a lot of ghosts now. Kill them all. Kill all of the ghosts. Kill all of those dead people. They probably deserve it. They died. If they didn't deserve it, why are they dead? That seems... okay, you know what? Just really... let's just move on. Is this it? Yeah. Although I don't think... oh, yeah, key to the seal does open this. I couldn't remember. Because, yeah, this does more than... I don't remember where my bloodstain is. I'm not too concerned about it, though. Had one humanity on it, but whatever. It's fine. I mean, I might come across it if it's just somewhere that I'm gonna have to go anyway. But yeah, now New Londo is less flooded. And you can access another area through Valley of the Drakes. Oh, yep, that brings that elevator. Makes that elevator accessible. Okay, so... yeah, there's that. Not what I want, though. I want to go find where that... oh, well, there's also that. That's the end of the zone, I believe. Maybe? Oh, well, here's my bloodstain. Never mind. I think I already got whatever was out there. It was a curse bite ring, wasn't it? Wasn't it? I think it was. Curse bite ring, gives you, like, extra resistance to curse. That's it. That's all it does. I can kill you now. There are other rings like that. I think it's the poison bite ring that gives you extra poison resistance, and I think there might be another one that's like similar. I don't remember. Okay. Man, these walls look a little, look weird. Hello, corpses. Hello, just piles and piles of bodies. And that guy. That guy looks cool. He's not. He's not really. He's gonna try to kill me, so you know that's not really too cool. Whoa, don't get hit by that. That is an attack that steals your humanity. You don't want to get hit by that. Can I get the weapon he's using, though? No. Nah, he didn't drop it. He uses something called a dark hand. Be wary of dark spot. Oh no. It's dark there. Maybe this was a bad idea. Probably was. Probably was a very bad idea. Let's just not. Let's move on. There's a lot of bloodstains here. Why are there so many bloodstains? I don't know. Really don't know. Is there one of those behind me? Oh, also those enemies, they're dark wraiths. Those are the things that the guy was talking about. I think he's a sealer. I think that's what his name is. The guy in the red. We have his armor set actually, which is the sealer set. Yeah, he was talking about the dark wraiths. Those is the guys in the. Oh jeez. Yeah, this is a dark wraith. Big boys. Can't handle my big boys. I'm not a big boy. Weakness, stabbing in the back. Yep, that's my weakness too. I hate being stabbed. Just, you know, you ever been stabbed? It sucks. It sucks to get stabbed. I'm gonna use this just in case. I don't know if I need it. I don't remember if there are any more ghosts. I want to say there are no more at all. I'm gonna just use it. As I recall, well, this isn't a boss. I will say that. It is a fog wall. That does not lead to a boss. As I recall, I remember this being a problem. Just I remember this room being a problem for some reason. Nope. I remember having trouble with this. I don't totally remember why. Oh, right, it's because of that. Yeah, this thing is annoying. I don't know what this is, to be honest. Oh, right, that nonsense. Yeah, that's the exploding heads from the catacombs. I have no idea what this thing's name is. Or really anything about what it is. Oh, hello. I don't know if you can guard that attack, actually. You might not be able to. Yeah, okay, well. Great. That was a bad idea. I don't actually know how to do that. But yeah, their armor set's real cool, and their move set's real cool. They're not cool. They try to kill me. I don't like people that try to kill me. Okay, bad idea. I made that way more difficult than it needed to be by trying to parry him when I don't really know his moveset that well. But oh well. Okay, this is... Oh yeah, this is real dark over here. There's water. I think there's another dark wraith in this area, if I'm not mistaken. I want to say. That is death, I'm pretty sure. That's not water you can... That's not shallow water. I don't think. Oh, hello. I knew there was a dark wraith over here. Just wasn't really sure where. Bad idea. More bad ideas. I'm pretty sure that attack steals your humanity. And And that's not something I want. Imminent hidden path. Indeed. It actually is. Someone that wasn't lying. A hidden path with a hidden dark wraith. Amazing. Is that a mimic? Looks a little bright. Nope, never mind. It's a regular chest. Some people just attack all of the chests just to be safe. I don't. Because I don't see a point. Including chests that they already know what's in them. I guess just to make it a habit, but even then, I mean, you know, it's not that hard to just look at the chain. Oh, hello. More of those. Another big blob thing. Here. Here. Indeed here. There. I'll get that later, because I don't know. I'm not going to be able to come straight back. So... try rear. Indeed. Try rear. Never change Dark Souls. Another Dark Wraith. There's a lot of them. A lot more than I remember. Okay, bad ideas. I don't know if that blob thing will attack, like, through the wall. Is that a ghost? No, that's another player. Never mind. I don't recall if the transient curse does anything other than for these ghosts. I think it's just for this area, and it's not, like, useful anywhere else. I'm pretty sure. Is that a Dark Wraith I see? Yep. He's on his way over here. Let's keep the shield up just in case. Yep, there's more Dark Wraiths. I briefly considered just going for it, and then I was like, you know what, there's probably another Dark Wraith. Like, I didn't actually know there was, I just figured there probably was, because I understand FromSoft. Titanite Chunk. Oh, yeah, he's got that attack. Oh, and that slows you. Oh, geez, that Dark Wraith went flying. Yeah, that attack's super annoying. I don't like it. I think they are, like, weak to fire, so, you know. Not a bad idea to use fire. Besides the fact that you don't have to get near them. That's nice. It's nice to not have to get near things to kill them. The chest. It is not a mimic. Giving us Titanite chunks because they really want us to use them. Hello? Why are you there? It's just a weird place for you to be. Just be hanging out. In the corner. I think their sword is just called the Dark Sword also, which is kind of cool. You can just do like a full. You can get everything. You can get their whole armor set, the sword, the dark hand, the thing it uses as a shield, and that does act as a shield. And you can get the humanity stealing attack, and it does still steal humanity. Where was that one thing? Oh, it was over there. Okay. Large soul of a proud knight. Great. Okay, so actually that was not anything that was like... I was concerned about taking that path. Because I wasn't sure where I would end up, because I knew I couldn't go straight back the way I came, but it was fine. Okay, and I didn't finish exploring this place. There might be more dark wraiths. There totally are. Is one more. At least. At least one more. Great. I mean, really, you should just shield non-stop. Can't be defeated. It's an unstoppable strategy. Contraption does not move. This moves, though. Hello. Oh, great. Well. What a great place for a ghost. And what a horrible night to have a curse. Actually, more like a horrible night to not have a curse. Okay. Elevator. Where is this elevator? This is in the middle of the ghost town. Oh, that's an attack. Stop it. I don't like that. I just noticed there's like blood on the sword. I don't remember that being a thing. It's just part of the model. I don't know, I'm not totally sure where I am right now, actually. Is this just right at the start of New Londo? Yeah. Yeah, it is. Okay. So actually, I wouldn't even want to take that shortcut now. Shortcut actually is much slower than just... Okay, great. And just go over here. Humanity, how did I miss that? I don't know. There's a staircase. Keep that shield up. Keep it up. Emberhead. Alright then. Are there also ghosts? Actually, no, this is just the upper floor of the room I was just in. There's nothing there. Okay, you said the Ember ahead was over there. I realized there was a staircase, so I don't want to take that yet. I want to get this item. Maybe you meant over here? That is not an Ember. You lied to me. Gonna downvote that message. If I'm not mistaken, downvoting doesn't do anything. It actually just rates the message higher, I think. Elation. Very large ember. Oh, that's pretty good. It's not bad. What do you got for me, very large ember? Handled by the blacksmiths of Astora. That's for Andre, obviously. Ascension for plus 10 standard weapon allows reinforcement to plus 15. Great. So now I can get plus 15 weapons. That's it. Alright then. Actually, why don't I just drop down? I don't know if... Oh, Jesus. This corpse is just flying around. It never gets old. Okay, and did I come through here? Yes, I did. I literally did that. Alright then. And then through here should be way forward, right? Was it this way? Was it a different way? Wasn't it over here? Yep, it's this. Great. And we should be about done with New Londo now. Need ring. You do. You do need that. That message is correct. We're about done. Okay, so I'm going to take off this Havel's ring, because I have to, and use Covenant of Artorias, because this is where you need to use it. And now I'm very slow. Gonna change things up here. Just change the Silver Knight stuff, why not? Great. Yeah, this is a very long staircase. It's very long. It's extremely long, in fact. Okay. Don't need that. At least not right now. Well, I don't need that either. Actually, it really doesn't matter. I probably didn't need to take that off. I just don't need it. Don't need it at all. Okay, double check. I do have the ring. Yes. Yes, it's on. So, see this big black pit? This big death pit? I jump into it. It's fine, I promise. See, it's just fine. Don't worry about it. And then just walk around a bit, I guess. And the boss spawns. It's the Four Kings. You gotta do it. Do it good. There is no, like, falling off or anything like that, so don't worry about that. That's an AoE, I think. Yep. It is indeed. Also, you know, the boss is called the Four Kings, so there are multiple, obviously. There's the second king. Killed me. Also, yeah, there are no bonfires in New Londo. I mean, the area is pretty small, so you wouldn't really need them. It's not that big of a deal. Alright then, well, let's just do it again. What you can also do is not even bother trying to, like, dodge, and just put on a bunch of super heavy armor, like the strongest, heaviest armor you have, and then just do that. Just do it, and just tank it. It's a strategy. It's a strategy you can do. I'm not gonna do it, but you can do it. What does this actually, like, scale with? Strength, mostly, and some dex. Well, I think I'm gonna get my endurance up to, like, 40, and then I'm probably gonna just start going, like, full strength. And yes, as you can see, this area is not really, like, flooded anymore. I mean, it still is, actually. There's still a lot of water. It's just less flooded. There's no water here. Really don't need the transient curse, I don't think. Because I don't think I'm going to need to fight any of these ghosts. I can just head straight there and trap ahead. Doesn't matter. That's a trap that does matter, though. I guess. I mean, is it a trap, really? If it's just there. Say, it wasn't really, I don't know, did it really ambush me? It's kind of just like, no, I'm here. I'm just right here. What are you gonna do about it? Nothing. You won't do anything. Oh, the blob monster's gone. Great. Good to see. Good to know. Good to hear. I guess those just don't respawn, which... That's great. Fine with that. Is it a ghost coming after me? Still. Okay. Oh geez, this is just the staircase. You can just drop straight down, but I think there's also like a chance you could end up like accidentally hitting something on the way down, you know, and then you just die from fall damage. So yeah. Done it. Oh god. I don't remember if I ever beat the Four Kings. I want to say I didn't, because I never got the Covenant of Artorias or something. I don't remember. Oh, well, that's a command grab. Great. This is sucking my soul out. Can you stop, please? The other one's spawning right now. Yep, there it is. Nope, do not. And yes, more will spawn. I believe they'll actually just spawn, like, infinitely. Weirdly enough, despite being called the Four Kings. There are more than 4 of them. I think there is a way to... I think there is a way to kill them with it being just 4 of them, or not seeing any... I think there is a way to kill them before the 5th spawns. That's what I was trying to say. I don't know where the 3rd is, because... Okay, like... For some reason there's a big gap there between the 2nd and the 3rd. Ooh. Excuse me? Hitboxes? Active frames? I didn't need to Estus, but it's fine. It's totally fine. I mean, that was the 3rd. Oh, well, you know what? It probably is going to be only 4 then. I guess it just depends on how much damage you're doing. Where are you? All the way over there. Great. It's just great. I don't know if it's going to attempt to get any closer. Actually, looks like it is. That's a cool attack. I think the 5th can spawn before the 4th one dies, I want to say. I don't know if you actually have to kill it, because the bottom health bar is the one that actually matters. Oh no. I don't know... Can you get out of this grab? No, actually it seems like you can't. I'm gonna just YOLO it. And just, yep, just do it. Yeah, so it doesn't matter. It looked like the 5th one did spawn and tried to attack me, actually, but it doesn't matter. Bequeath Lord Soul Shard. Wonderful. And 4 humanity, because there are 4 of them, even though a 5th one appeared. Maybe that was just the first one reappearing or something. I don't know. I have no idea. Sort of the soul of the 4 kings who fell to dark, a fragment of a lord's soul discovered at the dawn of the Age of Fire. Great. Recognize the foresight of these 4 great leaders of New Londo and granted them their ranks and the fragments of a great soul. Great. That makes sense. That makes sense to me. Does it make sense to you? No? Why not? Yeah. Anyway, yeah, it's a bonfire. Bonfire here. Wouldn't there be an NPC that spawns here? I remember there being an NPC here. Funny thing, I don't know what happens if you take off the Covenant of Artorias while you're down here. I have no idea. Possibly nothing. But, you know. I get that to a nice round 35 and put strength up to 30. I like the look of that. I like it a lot. Yeah, look at those numbers. Those are good numbers. I don't like how attunement, I think the next level of attunement, I think gives me a 5th slot at 19 or something. I don't like that. I don't like how that works. You know, I'm gonna not take that off. I just said I don't know what happens. You might just die. You might just fall and die. Because that's what, I believe that's what happens if you don't have it on and you try to jump down here. I believe you just, like, fall into a pit. Or maybe it just gives you fall damage. I don't, and you die like that. I don't remember. Point is, you die and you can't. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's a bad idea. Don't do the abyss, kids. Okay, so we've got one more Lord Soul to get. And where am I gonna want to go? Daughter of Chaos, I think. Yeah. I'm trying to think if there's something else I need to... Actually, I should go to Andre. Oop. I probably want to give the giant blacksmith that other ember also. Because why not? It's kind of annoying that you have to go to different blacksmiths and give them different embers. So it's like, oh, you want a blessed weapon? You gotta go to... Go to Andre. You want a lightning weapon? Go to the giant. You want fire? Go to Vamos.
Brilliant ember you've got there. For all my years in the trade, that might be the finest. How's about you leave that ember with me? I'm just an old smith. I'd give my left arm for a gem like that. Well,
I mean, they made it. They fixed that problem in later games.
just leave the rest to me.
Just made it one blacksmith.
If a storehouse gets the job done, you shall see. Oh yes, and one other thing about the Dark Root Garden.
What thing?
It is said.
Oh, I think I already knew about that.
Oh yes.
Okay, yeah, no, that's. I think we already got that. I can get the great sword up to plus 11, or the great club up to plus 6. I can do both, actually. I can just do both. Can I... Oh, I can upgrade that also. Jagged Ghost Blade? Oh, I think that's from the ghosts in New Londo. I don't want it. Is that a dagger, actually? No, it's a curved sword. Either way, I don't want it. Let's make that great sword plus 11. Make that plus 6. A raw great club is probably not very good, considering it has crazy good scaling. Let's upgrade that great sword. Just see what happens. We'll see. We'll just see what happens. Upgrade the great club too. He doesn't sell large titanite shards. Actually, wait, did I have enough? No, I need 2. I need one more. I need 3. And I have 2. Okay. Change that to the great sword. Does that? Ooh, that makes me heavy. Well, I mean, put on Havel's ring, and that's not an issue. That's doing 330 plus 127. That's doing 299 plus 158. I think the greatsword's still doing like less, so that's not necessarily quite what I want. I don't think anyone sells Titanite chunks, so I think I just have to like farm those from something. I think the Dark Wraiths are actually like the best thing to farm Titanite chunks from, I want to say. Could also go to the Giant Blacksmith. I do have that item for him. I have the Crystal Ember. I'm pretty sure that's for the Giant. You know what? I never finished Valley of the Drakes. Why don't I go do that? How do we get there again? I think Firelink is... yeah, Firelink's the closest one. We'll go do that. Why not? Does Frampt have anything new to say? Not at all. He's just asleep. He might have something new to say, but he's just, he needs his rest. I assume if you buy everything from him, then he'll leave. Probably. But I'm not buying those sorceries because I don't want them. Okay, so Valley of the Drakes. Right. Like I said, it's an optional area. There's not much there, really. So it's not really... yeah. Also, fireworks. Fireworks are a thing. They were a thing last night. I was not a fan of them then. I'm not a fan of them right now, but only because I'm streaming. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't care. I mean, like, there were just fireworks going off, like... at what, like, I don't know... 3 in the morning or something? No, it wasn't 3 in the morning. It was at like 1 a.m. or something like that, though. Or 12, 11 maybe. It gets earlier and earlier. I don't know. Point is, it was later than it needed to be. Did I miss this item? Did I really just not pick this up? That's weird. Why wouldn't I pick that up? Which stuff? Oh, you know what? I probably couldn't before. I think Beatrice is someone you can summon. I think you can summon her to the Moonlight Butterfly fight, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, there's Blighttown over there. We're not going to Blighttown. Why would I do that? Okay, and then over here, there's some stuff over here. There's a big dead dragon. Up. Yeah, yeah. You are not wrong, indeed. Up. Big dead dragon. Okay, so how about I just take this? Soul of a Proud Knight. Great. And I'm gonna take one of these. Or I'm not. I tried. Actually, no, I got both of them. It's fine. And that's that... I think that same, like, poison gas or whatever from... the dragon in Ariamis Painted World. Not Ariamis. It's not called Ariamis. I mean, actually, I don't know what it's called. In fact, I don't think anyone knows what it's called. It's unclear if the Painted World itself is called Ariamis, or Ariamis is like... oh no, it killed me. Ariamis is like the leader of that place. Like the king. Or if that was the painter that painted the Painted World. I'm pretty sure the Painted World is not real. I'm pretty sure it is just a painting. I didn't rest at Firelink. It's real nice having like not long load times. That's nice. That one felt a little longer than usual, actually. I mean, but does anything really compare to Bloodborne load times at launch? I played Bloodborne at launch. I remember how it was. I mean, they made the load times better. They patched it eventually. They made the load times better, and they added item descriptions on the loading screens, which all of the Souls games had. Well, not 3 at that point, since that wasn't out yet, but you know. Dark Souls 1 and 2 both had it. Then for whatever reason with Bloodborne, it just showed the logo. It just said Bloodborne. Just had the title of the game. Just sitting there. It's like, yeah, there you go. There's your loading screen. Have fun. Have fun with that logo. Think about what kind of lore you can extract from that logo. Dragon is awake now. So that's something we're gonna have to deal with. That thing does way more damage than I thought it would. Jeez, it's just like... You can't... Did that kill me? No, it didn't. Just get out of the way of his attacks. I don't know if there's any benefit to coming up here, to be honest. Let's see. Oh jeez. Nope, that wasn't a good idea. That wasn't a thing that benefited me. I think that killed me, yeah. Those attacks do way too much damage. Like, I don't know when this dragon is meant to be killed. Because it seems to... I mean, I'm not going to get much stronger as far as, like, defense goes. So... I think this dragon is just, like, super tough for some reason. I mean, doing more damage, all I could do is just get, like, a stronger weapon, but I think this weapon's maxed out, and it's already super strong. And, yeah. I mean, I could run past him, but there's not really anything past him. You've seen what's past him. It's just, it's the entrance to what zone leads to Valley of the Drakes again? I don't remember actually. It's all those little blue dragons. Those things are there. The bridge with those things with the entrance to New Londo, and then also the other path that leads to the other zone that I cannot remember. It's not that I can't remember the name of it, I just can't remember what zone it was. Was it the Catacombs? Tomb of the Giants or something? I don't know. I really don't remember. Poison is much easier to deal with. Than the, than, you know, the other stuff. I think it's just poison anyway. I don't think it's toxic. Okay. Why is that so wide, though? There we go. I thought that first hit killed it. It didn't. Drop to dragon scale. Great. It was so worth it. I don't think there's really anything else on this path. Yeah, there's just the dragons, which, I mean, we've fought them already. Yeah, we can just go back now. There's not really anything else to see. You've seen the entirety of the Valley of the Drakes. That's it. That's it. That's all there is. It's the big dragon and then those little dragons, and then just otherwise it connects a bunch of areas together. And then that's really it. Yeah. Also, I believe there is a covenant that I have missed that I can't access now. So that's the thing. That's a thing. Let's... I don't think there's anything else really to do other than just, like, upgrade stuff or whatever. So I'm gonna just move on to the next area, which I need to go here. I don't believe there are any more optional areas outside of the DLC. Is it the DLC? I mean, is it really the DLC at this point? Offer humanity? Well, I don't have any. I'm already in the Covenant, right? Yeah. And she has nothing to say, obviously. Well, she would if I put on the ring, but I don't think she'll have anything new to say. It's an elevator that does nothing. Alright, anyway. So, we're going here now. This is the next zone. I didn't rest at that bonfire. Oh, you know what? Never mind. Doesn't matter. Now that I think about it. Because there's a bonfire here. Demon Ruins. Let's just rest here. Great. These are not enemies. Do not kill them. They will not attack you. I'm pretty sure. I think? Pretty sure, right? Yeah. Unless you attack them, in which case they will super attack you, I'm pretty sure. There's a big old fog wall over there. Big old peninsula. Oh, never mind, they totally attack you. Never mind. Okay, well. They're not much of a threat though, just don't get too close, I guess. And you'll be fine. And don't, like, stand still next to them. We will have to go back over there, but for right now, we don't need to do that. Excuse me? Holding with both hands. I don't know what that means. Traverse the white light. Traverse it. I can't go back. That means it's a boss. There is a way to cheese this boss. I don't know how to do it. So I'm not gonna do it. I think it involves not going through the white light at all, in fact. But yeah, I have no idea how to do it. Alright, then there's this path. What is this? Where does this path lead? Just another path leads to the boss. I believe both paths lead to the same place in the end. Actually, does this boss not attack you? Oh, right, yeah, he doesn't attack you. Unless you... I think if you attack it... Or... Weakness rolling. Or if you pick this up. He doesn't like that. Ceaseless Discharge. That's a name. It's a name for a boss. Okay. Yeah, that's quite the name, really. Oh geez, lava. Just Estus. There's not much to this boss, really. Oh jeez. Oh no. Oh no. I haven't dodged a single attack. Also hasn't really been a huge issue, so you know, I'm not gonna worry about it. Yep. It's not that I haven't been trying. I've just been failing. He's dead now though, so, you know, it's fine. Alright then. And now he's dead. Humanity, Homeward Bone, yeah. And then the lava hardens. Some of it anyway, not all of it. That means you can just walk on it now. You can just walk on it no problem now. It's already cool enough to just walk on. That gold hymn stuff, I seem to recall that has some kind of really good resistance, but I don't remember what it is. Oh no, frame rate. Some kind of good resistance. I can't remember what it is. What is it? What is it? Is it poison? It's probably poison. Yeah, it's really high poison resist. So I guess it's good to put on if you decide to go into Blighttown. You know, like after this. Okay, so actually I'm gonna do a thing. I'm gonna go do a thing. I'm not gonna go down there yet. I have plans. Yeah, and there's all these roots just all up in there. I seem to recall you can see the Tomb of the Giants from here somewhere or something like that. I don't know. I know you can see Demon Ruins from the Tomb of the Giants at the very least. I don't remember if you can see it the other way around. Whatever, doesn't matter. It does matter. Okay, sure. Let's use those. 2,000, wonderful. And I need like 3,200 for level. It's probably way more than I need. 3,200? 32,000 was what I meant. 34,000 anyway. I was wrong. You know, it happens. It happens sometimes. Keep pumping the endurance. Okay, so, what I'm gonna do here. Very important. Watch closely. I'm gonna quit. Then I'm not gonna go back in, because I'm gonna end it early. Yeah, frame rate's messing up, and I'd rather just end it. We made decent progress. I can save. We can do Demon Ruins next time. Probably have time enough to do that and then start the DLC. I mean, Demon Ruins and the next area after it. Also are going to be able to finish a couple side quests. So yeah. I say finish a couple of side quests. I think we only have like 2 side quests that are active. It doesn't matter. It's fine. Yeah. So that'll be Monday, I think. Is it? Is it Monday? I think that'll be Monday. Dark Souls. Monday, yep. Monday. And we'll be doing Chain Memories tomorrow. Still just gonna just get that music going. Like I said, don't know what I'm gonna do with with regards to how I'm going to edit that after the fact. I might just leave the music in. I mean, either way, I'm probably going to cut out a lot of fights. So, yeah. I don't know. I don't have anything. So yeah, Chain of Memories tomorrow. That'll be it for the week, right? Yeah. Then Dark Souls on Monday, Chain of Memories Tuesday, Dark Souls Wednesday, Chain of Memories Thursday. Alternating like that. We'll be doing Captain Toad and Octopath next Friday. And then Monster Hunter the Monday after. And once again, things will just be alternating between Dark Souls and Chain of Memories. Although Dark Souls will be done soon. And I don't know when Chain of Memories will be done. I have no idea. We'll probably just, with Chain of Memories, when that's done, we'll probably just go straight into Kingdom Hearts 2. I don't see any reason to hold off on that. As you may have seen, Chain of Memories, I had very good reason to hold off on that. But Kingdom Hearts 2, not so much. So, I don't think there's anything else that I planned on starting. I think like Yakuza was like the next big thing that's coming out. There was something that had a release date. I don't necessarily plan on doing a full thing. Oh, Pocket Rumble comes out tomorrow. There's that. On Switch, at least. I don't know if it's... Maybe it's on everything. Well, I don't think it's not out either way, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, Yakuza and Monster Hunter are the same day. Did I mention that Monster Hunter Monday will be coming back when Generations comes out? Ultimate? Yeah. When I don't know. And then I don't know if with Generations I might not focus on the story. I might just do whatever. So I might do story stuff for that off screen. Just to progress. Because I just want to play it. And yeah. And also the story is not, I don't think it's going to be very interesting as far as I know. I don't think it's not really much of a focus, so you won't be missing much. So yeah, there's that. I don't know what I'm going to be doing with Shenmue 1 and 2. I might do those way later, like possibly like next year. Shenmue 3 doesn't come out till next year, so yeah, I'll probably do Shenmue 1 and 2 later. I'm probably not going to do those at launch at all. Because there's too much. There's too much going on. Yakuza, and then I have no idea how long Kiwami 2 is, so... I have no idea how long that'll take. And Spider-Man, I will definitely be playing... I don't know if I'll be doing a full thing for that, but I'll definitely play it. At least at launch. And Spyro, also I did plan on doing something with, so maybe we'll just have 3 games going at once, who knows? And Life is Strange 2 is 6 days after Spyro, you know, maybe mistakes have been made. This is the North Star. I'm not doing a full anything for that, but I'll play it. Assassin's Creed Odyssey and Mario Party come out the same day. I might not stream those at all. I mean, I definitely don't plan on streaming Assassin's Creed, but I don't plan on streaming Mario Party either, so... I don't know if I plan on buying Assassin's Creed, to be honest. Black Ops 4, I will probably actually do something with. Forza Horizon, Soul Calibur, obviously. Red Dead 2, Fallout. And then we get into stuff that's next year, and that doesn't really matter. So, well, I mean, we have until January 29th to finish Kingdom Hearts, all of it. Which I should probably be able to do. I don't think that'll be a problem. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, 2 is going to be a lot longer, because it's going to be... I'll actually be doing everything. As opposed to 1, where I basically did all of the, like, synthesis and stuff off screen. I mean, I'll probably still do that, like the actual like grinding, but like grinding for materials and stuff. But otherwise, I'll do like all of that, all the stuff, all the optional stuff as part of the thing. I don't know. Anyway, I got nothing else. I mean, I could. This isn't the normal time for the stream to end. I thought about doing something else after Dark Souls. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna go. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but it's 4th of July, so everybody have fun, stay safe. Fireworks, I think, kill more people than any other like explosive. So yeah, don't do dumb stuff with fireworks. Just look at them, just watch them. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Anyway, yeah, I'm done. I'm gone. Goodbye.